Hello. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a Suzuki Celerio. I'm not sure if I pronounce it properly. However, it's a little car for someone who wants to just run around the city. It's very light on fuel. So apparently this car is a rental car. So the client who actually rented the car just brought it over to me so that I can have it detailed just before it returns back to its to the renter. So it's in for a full interior detail. So I figured out I'll just do the exterior as well for the customer, since so it wasn't in such a bad condition. However, it still needed some tender loving and care. So something that's a first to me is showing you guys how I do my exterior. So basically, the reason why I don't really show it as much is because I'm not really a specialist in it. So I prefer showing you guys how I go about doing the interior, because what I do is just a basic a wash basically. There's no waxes applied afterwards because I'm not really so good at it as yet. However, with time and as the channel grows, I'll probably include it, but I'll let time just be the decider in this case. So a lot of car washes tend to miss the spot, the little strip underneath the car. It's just those final details that really make a huge difference. So yeah. So moving over to these wheel arches. So basically what I'll do is that I'm going to spray on my all-purpose cleaner. At this moment it's not diluted because I need it as strong as possible. The reason being is that in most cases the dirt that actually collects on the day tends to bite onto the actual surface of the paint, so it can be a little bit hard to remove. However, with the all-purpose cleaner, it makes quick work of it. So for the wheels, I'm just going to apply some all-purpose cleaner, diluted 2:1, meaning that I have 2 parts water and the other part will be the solution, or the all-purpose cleaner in this case. Then I just spray it into the actual wheel, then come back with a stiff bristle brush just to agitate the tires. Then I'll head over with a very soft one for the wheel caps or wheel covers. Then I'll come back with my pressure washer and just rinse everything off. Yeah. So before I do any work on the car's paint, I'm just going to add some soap onto this onto my pressure washer, and I'll just disperse it with the actual nozzle. So that the paint is nice and lubricated just before I actually work on it. So you're probably wondering why I don't have a foam cannon. That's because I had one and it broke. So at the moment, due to funds, guys, I'm unable to purchase one. So with time, I'll see if I can find. If I do make some extra money, then I'll definitely be buying one. And by the way, I'll be showing you guys more of my exterior cleanups, although it's basic, but just let me know if it's something that you guys would like to see often. And now I'm just going to go all over the car with my detailing brush. So the reason for this is that there are some areas my microfiber towel won't be able to reach. So with the detailing brush, I'm able to actually get the dirt off that hard to reach area, and ensure that when I pressure wash it, the car is perfectly clean. So, regarding the dead bugs that were left in front of the car, what I did is I actually applied the all-purpose cleaner. It was still diluted, 5:1 this time around. I'm constantly diluting, guys. I just know what areas are sensitive and what areas are not. So it was diluted, and I applied it onto the front end of the car. Then I did the other sections while the actual all-purpose cleaner was kind of like breaking the bugs down. So when I came back, they were nice and loose, and I managed to actually remove them all. While I'm busy drying the car, so the client requested that I do not apply any tire dressing, nor even a dash silicone or dashboard dressing, due to the fact that it's a rental car. So he was very considerate for the next owner, because it could have been a pregnant woman, and these fragrances they emit tend to be kind of strong for ladies who are sometimes pregnant. So it's a thought that counted, and I must give it to him. Something I've noticed is that rental companies remove the rear carpets, and they'll just leave the actual mat as it is. I guess that's the reason why this mat is heavily stained. I think it's because of the rental companies just decide to remove it. I don't know why, and I don't know if it helps, but in a way, I'm just staggered, to be honest. It could be that they just want to. They want you to pay a fee, a detailing fee, so that they make some extra cash. Well, I'm not sure. It's something that I was just thinking of, but yeah. As you guys can pick up, on the top left of your screen, there's a sad emoji. So the reason why it's there, it's because my carpet extractor, which is a Bissell Big Green, broke on me. So while I was busy with this section, just after agitating, I started extracting. However, the water pump just broke down, so it didn't want to disperse any clean water anymore. It just stopped working completely. I thought maybe it was probably clogged up, only to find out I couldn't even hear the motor running inside the actual machine. So I guess it broke down, so I had to take my last 700 rand from my pocket and purchase a tiny little machine so I can actually complete the job for the customer. And honestly, it was a sad day for me. I was very sad because I really loved the machine. We did quite a number of projects with it, so for it to just break up on me, it was sad. Not saying that the little one that I got, which is the same brand, Bissell, but it's the little green this time around. So it's a tiny machine, doesn't have as much suction power, but it did the job. Even though I had to go through the actual carpet quite a number of times just to get it perfectly clean, but in the end I did a good job. Yeah, so it was a sad day. It was a sad day for me. Plus, to top it off, it didn't end there. My camera also broke. It happens that I was actually filming from outside. Then I accidentally kicked it over and it broke. So the rest of the video will be shot with my cell phone. It actually started when I was busy doing the seats. So if you'll see, there will be like video changes. The resolution and quality will be different a little bit. But yeah, hopefully one day when I make enough money, I'll buy another one. It's a sad day. So if you're wondering how I go about cleaning my carpets, so my method is quite simple, as I always say. So basically I'll have my all-purpose cleaner inside my spray bottle. It will be diluted 10:1, meaning that I have 10 parts water and the 1 part will be the solution. Meaning that if, to break it down for you guys, if I have a 1 liter spray bottle, 900 milliliters will be water, and the 100 milliliters will be the actual solution, or the all-purpose cleaner in this case. So just apply it on and wait for it to just do its job. Then afterwards I'll come back with a stiff brush, then just quickly agitate. Then I'll just suck everything up with my extractor. So in my extractor I'll just have a warm water, so it's just normal warm water that I just got from the tap. So moving over to these cloth seats, so my plan is not to extract them, but hit them with the steamer, and afterwards come back with a very damp microfiber towel and just wipe any areas that might need wiping. The reason being is that they're not heavily stained, so I didn't see the need to kind of like extract them and get them wet right now, and plus it saves me some time as well. So for these sticky looking cup holders, I'm going to apply the all-purpose cleaner, then I'll come back with a steamer just to loosen up any dirt along the crevices and anything that's a little bit stuck on. Then I'll come back afterwards to wipe everything dry with a microfiber towel. So this being the final clip of the detail, just as a reminder that I won't be applying any interior dressing. As mentioned, the owner refused that I do so, being considerate about the next owner that it could be a pregnant woman. And these fragrances can be a bit too strong at times, such an extent that ladies or women don't really like it. So I decided to just leave it as it is. However, the car came out quite beautifully. It was actually quite clean. So please enjoy the before and after clips. This segment will have just the interior, as in the opening and the exterior. So yeah, enjoy. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, and thank you very much for tuning in.